Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sierra. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is hosted by Miss Amechi. I will have her link in my description box down below. I am the co-host, Sierra. Today's video, we are bringing you guys a shake and bake. So you never know what type of ideas are gonna come out of this shake and bake collab, but definitely tune into the playlist linked down below. So let me just show y'all what I'm gonna shake and bake. Y'all see this? I got the tilapia out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a couple of pieces and I'm gonna put it into a container. That way these can get thawed out. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these thaw out. It is about 1 o'clock now. Yep, it's 1:16. They will be ready by later. Meanwhile, I have some cheese in this container. I have already basically shaken it up with my hands. And yeah, so this cheese blend is mild cheddar cheese, Colby Jack cheese, and mozzarella cheese, all mixed up. I'm gonna be using the noodles that you see here. So these are one of my favorite noodles when I go to restaurants. These are the cavatappi noodles. They are spirals. So yeah, I'm gonna use these to make some macaroni and cheese today. And the main entree will be my fish, and then I'll need to just find one more side. All right, so I'm gonna have to run to the store and grab some corn because I'm gonna show you guys something with the corn. Everything is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be shaken and it's gonna be baking. But anyways, meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and get all my batter that I need for the shaking of the fish. All right, so for my batter, I use the Kentucky Kernel seasoned flour. This right here is something that you can use for multiple things. You can use it for coating chicken, pork chops, beef, seafood, vegetables, and making gravies. So all of the recipes are on the back of how to use this to make those things. So with this, I just simply put it in a bag like this over time just to break the box down. But basically this is what it looks like. It definitely looks like sausage gravy, you know, like before you mix it up. But anyways, this right here is the bomb. I just like to add a couple extra pieces of seasoning to the mix in a different bowl. So these are the spices that I like to add into the Kentucky Kernel flour. I use parsley, I use Weber roasted garlic and herb. I also use Tony's Creole seasoning, and then I use the Louisiana Cajun seasoning. I also do Weber beer can chicken. Even though it is fish, it still tastes and smells great. And then I also use Old Bay seasoning. This was something that I just recently bought at our local local Giant. This is one that I just bought at our local Giant, where this is a Chesapeake Bay style seasoning. It smells a little bit similar to the Old Bay, but just has a little more kick to it. So anyways, a bowl like this, I just easily go and I'll add about 2 cups of this into here. All right, so for the corn, you need parsley, Old Bay, minced garlic. You can also add in some of this garlic stir-in paste. I think this was about $3 or $4 at Kroger. But yeah, this also can be used in place of 1 medium clove, and then it pairs great with those items there. You also need 1 stick of butter. And then of course you'll need your corn, but meanwhile, this is gonna be how you make the corn, and I'll just show you guys at the end. So you will go ahead and unravel your butter, put it into the bowl. I don't know about y'all, but I love the smell of minced garlic. So your instructions from here is just to simply put this in a microwave from anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. Just definitely be watching it. You want to make sure that all of it has melted, and then you will stir this, and then you'll take your corn that has been taken out of the water and run it in here, and then I'll sprinkle it with more Old Bay. But like I said, I will show you guys that next. All right, so time to put the noodles on. All right, so for the fish, we need to make an egg wash. So I'm going to go ahead and crack open these 2 eggs and put it into the bowl. I also need to add milk because that is how I make the egg wash for the fish to sit in. So I go ahead and just stir it up and give it a good shake, 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 shake. And then I put the fish in the bowl and go ahead and just let it sit for a good while so that the egg wash can soak onto the tilapia. Now, what I like to do from time to time is to move the pieces around, and then I definitely needed to go ahead and put in the oil into a pan for these. I go ahead and just shake them up into this pan that I have right here. Normally I put it in a Ziploc bag, but today I'm going to make sure that I get it coated really, really well. And then I just go ahead and put it in the fryer, in the grease. And so normally I shake and bake these every Sunday. This is just like a go-to thing, but today I'm shaking and baking in the kitchen on a weekday, trying to make some fish and some corn. So this right here is exactly what it looks like when it starts to cook on one side. You need to flip it on the other side. I just cook it until my fish is basically brown. So as you can see here, like I said, just flip it over, let the other side fry. And oh my God, I'm so hungry right now, just even looking at it. Definitely one of my favorite go-to meals, especially since the batter is already put together and you can just add whatever you want to add also. So it's time to go ahead and get that butter heated up so that we can get ready to make this Old Bay corn that I have made myself. I did not find this recipe anywhere else. I strictly just went with my gut feeling after making our first seafood boil and just learning to make it myself. So like I said, go ahead and boil your corn and have all of your butter stuff ready for when the corn is done. That way you can immediately heat it up and get your corn going. So with the corn, what you want to do is heat up that butter, garlic, minced garlic that is, and parsley, and add a little bit of Old Bay into it as well. And then just pour it over top of your corn, and you can easily turn the corn. You can also use a spoon to put stuff like back on top. You can, you know, do what you got to do. Once you get it onto your actual plate, put more Old Bay on top of it and put it all around the corn if you can. Like I said, this is just something that I created myself. It definitely tastes just like garlic butter that you guys would put on a seafood boil. So I would like to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please be sure to check out the playlist link in the description box down below and let me know what you think about my dinner.
And cook that sauce and fed that to the street. It's no thing, no sweat. I ain't really worried about it too much. Slight work, light work, not work. I ain't really do much. Get it in, ship it out, pivot route.